showing me his toy. Say hello. So I'm at the Taj Mahal on a very hot sunny day. This little guy here trying to team up with me and give me a hand with my videos. But what I'm going to do here today is I'm going to do two separate videos on Taj Mahal. I'm going to do one for the normies. Basically, it regurgitates what the traditional information is, the common stories, narratives. And then I'm also going to do one that provides my own assessment and analysis of what I think is probably really going on here, because the two never line up properly. So I hope you enjoy this. And if you really want to, you can watch both videos. This is the Westgate entry area to Taj Mahal. This entire area is surrounded and covered by a lot of this red sandstone architecture. And I walk along. So I'm walking into the main courtyard area because the entire establishment is surrounded by this new red colored kind of fencing. It's all the way around the Taj Mahal. So this is the entranceway from due south. And there is entrances to the southeast there, the due south, and the direct west, which you come in. And then you go up to the main entry through the south. And here's where we're going. So this is inside the front entranceway. Before we walk through into the main yard, where everybody is taking pictures. Okay, so here's the Taj Mahal, the World Heritage Site. I'm in Agra, which is the city that hosts the Taj Mahal in India. The story is this place is, 400-ish years old. There was a Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. The story is that he built it for his wife who died at childbirth. Her name is Mumtaz. And that it was built as a mausoleum for her and eventually for him. So I'm just at the front entranceway and I'm going to take a cruise inside. And I'm going to walk down beside the waterway. I'm looking pure north right now because I'm right in the middle of the courtyard, I guess we'll call it, which is the square cross. So there's cardinal points here, due west, due south, and then due east when you walk in here. Now, of course, it sure looks like there used to be water in here. Maybe they're doing some maintenance, but there's no water in here anymore, except for around the main square there, you see. Let's take a little closer walk. I mean, the place is huge. It's on 42 acres. The facility itself is made of almost pure white marble. Considered to be over 95% pure dolomite. So the story is that Mughal Shah Jahan built this place in 1632 with a proclamation for its construction, and then they finished it in 1653. Some of the online sources, I'm not sure how accurate they are, but it says the common estimate uses 58,000 metric tons of stone used in the construction of the place. That's 58 million kilograms of marble that would have had to been moved and brought in here. Central dome is 73 meters high, and the minarets on the outside are 43 meters. There's 4 of them. Apparently the top dome used to be covered in gold. That was removed when the English came, along with the gold on the minarets, and then replaced with some kind of fake copper. That's one of the stories online. I'm standing on the east side right now. So the main dome is 12,000 tons of white marble by itself. So this whole place is designed what they say in Islamic style. The gardens were originally designed in a quadrant style system. The Islamic style of architecture is said to represent the paradise on earth in the way the quadrants are set up. This whole thing apparently is an octagon, basically a square with a bunch of triangles jetting out on the flat sides, making an octagon. So I guess to go inside, we have to hit the west corner here and go in that way before we're allowed to. So here we are on the west side. So everybody has to put on shoe covers here to go inside the main facility. So I just came up the stairs and gonna go into the front entranceway. Wow. This is the entranceway to the main mausoleum, where apparently Miguel Shah Johan and his wife's body are seated. There's no photography allowed inside. So these are the corner domes. So we're walking around in a square around the central dome on the inside. So I just came out. You're not supposed to be taking any photography in there for some reason. Saw the mausoleum where allegedly, well, there's empty coffins actually. They admit there's no remains in there. They say the remains are kept in the floor below. Just walking around the complete outside. The river in front. Now you can see there's some discoloration on some of the white marble. You can see it specifically up over there. Now inside the so-called mausoleum, which you're not allowed to take pictures of, there's this phenomenon of reverberation. Reverberation is basically the structure of a room or building or something that can be done in such a way to shorten or increase the resonance of sound. So for example, if you go inside and you hum or you speak, there's a reverberation or a natural resonance that occurs with your voice or with music. But the whole scenario here is that this huge facility is built on the banks of the Yamuna River. Now, one thing I know about historical locations of mosques and religious sites, if you want to call them that, is they're always built on water sources. It's all got to do with energy and the movement of energy. There's 22 locked doors you're not allowed to go behind that are restricted. One last look around here before I leave the main platform. There's the famous Taj Mahal.